Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be doing all the wrestling news from Wednesday. We start with Velveteen Dream defending Vince McMahon. Let's play a game. Is it fair to critique Vince? I mean, after all, WWE is a form of entertainment. You do know WWE is a TV show, right? WWE is a TV show put on cable and network TV by, who you ask? Vince McMahon. Evil boss on screen and director of a TV show off screen. Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, etc. George Lucas directed Star Wars, Vince directed Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live. He directs everything else you watched from WWE over the past 4 years. Yes, John, I am sure. Point is, when WWE TV sucks, it's because the actors and entertainers and someone have failed to entertain you. Vince can write all day, and it's your favourite that has to make it entertaining. Star Wars was great in the 92. The new one sucked because the new actors sucked. And yes, this is still a WWE thread. Game over, I mean dream over. Okay, I'm just going to analyse this. So WWE products are shit because of the wrestlers. Really? So when they've got Dean Ambrose getting shots while doing a promo, it's his fault that it's shit. Not the fact that somebody wrote the promo and wrote the segment. It's his fault. Whatever, dude. You keep kissing Vince's ass all you fucking like. Okay, and let's go to a couple of people talking about the Goldberg and Undertaker match. Chris Jericho first said, both Goldberg and Undertaker are once in a lifetime TOP level performers and money draws, and even though they might not be at the peak and had an outing that wasn't perfect, they are still better than most, and I think Mick Jagger and Ozzy Osbourne would agree. And then Bully Ray says, you want to tell me you didn't like the match? That's one thing. At least give these guys credit for going out there and working their balls off, trying their hardest and doing whatever they can to have a good match. If not for the last 2 minutes, everything was going fine despite the fact that Goldberg got his bell rung. If this video game, there was a strength meter, Goldberg would have dropped tremendously. I agree. I have to give them credit for trying, but just stop trying now. And then Ric Flair mentioned, I don't like it, and it doesn't mean they cannot have an opinion. I don't have an agenda here. I cannot let a minute or two of fatigue define anybody. It's funny, they have gone on one more minute perfect and hit it. Everyone would have been like, oh my god, that was perfect. Okay, yeah, it would never have been perfect, but botch aside, the match was okay. That's why I gave it a favourable review of 2.75 stars. Because I'm nice. And I did have to take an account of their age and everything when I did star ratings. But yeah, it wasn't terrible. And then we've got a bit more Ric Flair news. He commented on Michaels, who said, Flair will never know Richard Flair, his real name. Apparently Michaels didn't also wish him well after he had his recent health setbacks. What I said was, because he hurt my feelings, I was not questioning who he is. I called Jim Ross and cussed him out, but Jim was telling the truth. When you open yourself up like he did, in that 30-foot, you take the good with the bad. I didn't like what my own kids said about me. Anyone who knows me knows that what's in my pocket is theirs. I can assure you they all live great lives. Was I there? No. It was a tough schedule, and it is now, but you cannot even compare it to not coming home for 3 months. So he cussed out Shawn Michaels. And the last Ric Flair news we have today, legal reps released a statement on behalf of Legacy Talent and Entertainment LLC and Melinda Morris Sanoe in the recent allegations of her embezzling money from Ric Flair. Today we have taken the first step to file a civil lawsuit against Richard M. Flair, aka Ric Flair, in a certain unnamed now defendants for defamation, Percy, and look forward to proving the falsity of every wrongful allegation contained in his video that was posted on YouTube June the 1st, 2019. Ric Flair has taken down the video. It's not enough. We will vigorously use the court system to protect our good name and reputation to obtain damages due to Ric Flair's defamation comments containing in the video. We intend to amend the lawsuit, including all involved parties, and hold all involved accountable. So yeah, in the deleted video, Ric Flair did state 20 years friendship, 10 years my agent, not a text. You didn't drive down to the hospital, you didn't give a shit, and you just assumed I was going to die, like a lot of people did, and you just took all the money you could and ran. Serious things, and I'll keep you updated on that. Then, it's been revealed that AEW's Fighter Fest will stream for free on Bleacher Report Live. The event is taking place 29th of June in Daytona Beach, Florida. Yes, live and free. The matches are Jebeli versus Michael Nakazawa. I don't know. In a hardcore match, The Elite, Young Bucks and Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix, and a mystery partner. Cody Rhodes versus Darby Allin. John Moxley versus Joey Janela. Hangman Page versus MJ versus Jungle Boy versus Jimmy Havoc. I knew they were setting up for that match due to how they did stuff on Double or Nothing. But that hasn't come without backlash, because Chris Jericho... AEW is doing a storyline where Chris Jericho is boycotting the event due to the company broadcasting it for free. He went in protest of them foolish decision to give Fire for a stream for live for free to fans for free. I'm pulling out the event. I refuse to be associated with shameless pandering. And even Fozzy tweeted saying they won't be performing due to incompetent of stupid promoters. We're not confident we would have what we need to give you fans a quality performance. So this looks like it's a storyline they're running at the minute due to what they've said here. I'm hoping this is a storyline and not real. That would be bad if it is. And then let's just go on to Raw ratings for a second. It drew 2.125 million viewers, which is a record low for a non-holiday record. It had a 19.8% drop from the first to the third hour, which is the biggest in the history of the show. Damn. It's not all bad news though, because the 24/7 segment where they were in an elevator at this point has drew 2.6 million views, the highest viewed thing from Raw. It beats out by a massive margin the Firefly Funhouse, so it shows that people are enjoying it. The top ones they have is 8.4 for R-Truth pinning Jinder Mahal while he was sleeping, R-Truth losing it and then regaining it, 5.9, and losing it in the airport tarmac was 2.8. So it's doing pretty damn nice, to be honest. And then we go to Bully Ray tapes a jab at WWE saying, P.S. we can't use the name Bully, but smashing a rabbit's brains out with a sledge-o-matic is totally cool. Hashtag be a star. And then New Japan take a shot at WWE saying, we know there's a real shortage of professional wrestling on Monday night, so every week we'll be making a new match from our archives free to watch. That's pretty nice. I mean, it's a jab, but what are you going to do? They're not the only indie company this week to have made a jab at WWE. Indie promotion Wrestle Circus announced, have you never been to a Wrestle Circus show? Here's your chance to attend one with a 100% money back guarantee. Are you a fan of WWE and or NXT? Are you attending a WWE and or NXT show in Texas or Oklahoma in the month of June? Never been to a Wrestle Circus event before? We guarantee you'll enjoy our show more or you'll get your money back. So yes, the owner, and there's no catch, you literally, if you do not like the show as much as NXT or WWE, you'll get your money back. Damn. And then a quick Cesaro update. He isn't seriously injured after the botched 6:30 from Ricochet on Monday Night Raw. Then we go to Matt Hardy giving Buddy Murphy props and saying, definitely keep your eye on him, he's an incredible talent. A shout out from Matt Hardy is pretty damn good. And then Rey Mysterio comments on being injured and giving up the US title. Unfortunately, things happen at Ring and Money in the Bank when you're in full action and full adrenaline. You have to know the idea the referees cannot even be aware that the opponent is grabbing the rope while doing the pin. 9 out of times 10 the referee's in the right spot, but this wasn't the occasion. When I saw the replay, I saw that Samoa Joe's left shoulder was off the canvas during the 3 count. Due to the unfortunate aftermath of winning the title, I suffered a separated left shoulder that put me on the bench, so I've been doing some PRP and slight rotation movements. I'm trying to see if I can get back as possibly as late June or early July. He said, I couldn't defend the title, so there's no point keeping me with the title. Once I saw the 3 count and his shoulder was up, like everyone else would say, it's not my call, that's referee calls, but I like to work on the right side of things. I clearly didn't win the title the way I would have loved to have won it, so the best thing to do is return it and get a better heel up and ask for another title shot. Well, he could be back in probably 4 to 6 weeks, which is pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, I have do hope you've enjoyed this newsroom. If you have, smash that like button, share it all around, subscribe to more content, and I'll catch you later. Bye.